Hi, and welcome to Part of Love in the Kitchen with Colt and Ang. I'm Colt.
And I'm Ang.
And together, we're making love in the kitchen. That's not gonna fly.
We're not doing that.
Making part of love in the kitchen. Oh.
Yeah, gross.
Okay, so tonight we are making something very, very special. If you know what this little tool is, you know what we're making. If you know what these are, you definitely know what we're making. Angelina, what are we making?
We're making gnocchi!
Gnocchi!
So I have to say, in this house, not that I do most of the cooking, but when it comes to pastas and things like that, like homemade, Colt just kills the game. Like, he's got that manpower. No KitchenAid tonight, just good old-fashioned Italian muscles. This is his kitchen when this happens, so I'm just here to be the sous chef and drink. Love
that. That's usually my job. You hold my ring?
Nice.
All right, so I'm not making a whole cooking show. I'm just gonna tell you the basics of it, and we'll put a link below to Bon Appetit's recipe for a beautiful gnocchi. Potatoes, boil them, skin them, and then mix them up. I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Gotta go like a year-old reference.
Did I miss something? Was
Okay,
it a TV show?
So do we know pop culture? If you want to see us also not know pop culture, check out this video right here. Pour your egg right into the middle. Sous chef?
Yes.
God, I never get to be the actual chef. I say 1 1/4 cup because that's what the Bon Appetit recipe says.
Right,
but the
you
truth
usually
is,
just toss
I
the
just
dough.
throw in a bunch of flour until it feels right.
That's sort of how all our cooking goes in this house. I was thinking, like, how do we
never
measure this?
anything.
We're like a chunk of potatoes.
Yeah. Spin the bowl one more time for no reason. Just accept that you are going to get everything everywhere.
2 hands.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh my god.
I tend to put the flour everywhere possible because I really like a floury pasta. I don't know if any of this is right, by the way. I'm just gonna take it.
Let's see it. So why do you do that?
So that you can get a little bit of flour in there and then roll it into a piece for your individuals. Because
so
you know how are you gonna
manageable?
make? Yeah.
That looks so good. Little flick, little flick.
Yeah. So you just down and then over, and that makes these little kind of pillow shapes. So take a little piece, roll it into kind of a cylinder, just push down as you're going. You see, you get those little ridges. I would never use this much flour, but I didn't properly mash up the potatoes. I thought I could get away with it. They are actually way wetter than usual, so.
Oh my god. Okay.
So the thing about gnocchi is because I don't know what the science behind it is. I'm not Alton Brown. When you put gnocchi in, they sink to the bottom. When they're ready, start floating to the top. And as soon as they float to the top, you scoop them out.
Oh, we got a better schladdle.
You got a better schladdle?
Over
here? We got a professional schladdle?
We got a professional one.
What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a schladdle spoon. You can find your schladdle spoon at schladdlespoon.com. They got metal schladdle spoons. They got plastic schladdle spoons. They got also schladdle spoons galore. You drive a hard bargain. Sorry, everything's on hold. Down.
Wrapped around their fingers.
Thank you. Thank you. Down. Out. Out. Should probably pour in more than one at a time, but this is gonna come out tasting awesome, no matter what. Oh, you're trying to sneak on me. Isn't it rising? Oh. These are done, so you're gonna want to start schladdling them out. Schladdle over here. There's probably a better way to do it. Who cares?
Let's bring it close.
No. This is good. This is good.
Oh my
Schladdle
god.
it out over here.
I'm gonna have to wash this whole rug.
Get ready for part 2. Coming up soon, we are putting Angelina on the spot, and she is going to make a basil pesto for this gnocchi that I'm telling y'all, I've had it before, it's amazing, but we don't have all the tools. She's gonna be making it in a magic bullet. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be hilarious. She's gonna tear it with her teeth. Get ready.
You guys! Okay, part 2, we're making pesto! Okay, so Colt made this insane gnocchi. gnocchi that he makes for us.
This is the rest of it.
Because we are in quarantine and we just got off of the Aladdin Broadway tour, most of our tools are in storage. So I don't have my food processor that I normally make the pesto in, but I do have a magic bullet that I carry with me on tour. And I've heard you can do this, and we were craving the pesto with gnocchi, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna see how it goes. Pesto is one of those things that people like die over, and they're like, oh my god, you know how to make pesto? And I'm like, duh. But I'm gonna show you right now because it is the simplest recipe of all the Italian sauces. I'm telling you, it's like 4, maybe 5 ingredients tops. The most delicious sauce you've ever made in your life. Hopefully the magic bullet comes through. If not, do it in your food processor. It's gonna be beautiful. You eating this? So traditionally, pesto, as he eats all my nuts, traditionally pesto is basil, pine nuts, olive oil, garlic, some salt, some pepper. Today we're going traditional except the cashews. Again, in this house, we don't measure nothing. Part of love is using your intuition, so we're teaching you to cook intuitively.
Double part of love!
Right. This is atrocious that I'm making it in a magic bullet, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Wait, what the hell? Where's my Parmesan? Where is my Parmesan? No, this is garlic. Oh, we can't see over there. So I pre-washed my basil. I have no patience, as we all know, so I got my nice already peeled garlic from Whole Foods. And typically I would obviously grind my own like nice Parmesan, but again, pandemic. I got a nice fresh grated Parmesan. Gonna be fine. It's actually probably better because we're using a magic bullet.
Basil's good.
Is it good? Oh, and then I gotta show you my olive oil. Lucchini! So this is about 2 cups of fresh basil. What are you laughing at me?
I've never known how much we're putting in.
I never know either, but I measured it for them because I eyeball everything, right? It's a full bowl. A full bowl. Don't ever be afraid of your oil, right? Because the oil, if you have, especially if you have a good quality oil, it's gonna make for a delicious sauce. Like the oil is the sauce itself. And then again, I mean, honestly, I eyeball these nuts. I want to say I take 2 huge handfuls of nuts. This says 3/4 of a cup.
It said a cup. I just kept eating it.
Oh, it did. And then obviously your fresh garlic, right? So you're going to add your garlic. I like to add way more garlic than I even let him know because I'm obsessed with garlic.
She's obsessed with garlic.
I have obsession. But to put this on, oh! It's not working.
No, it's working.
It's not working.
No, you gotta let it work. It's done.
You know, magic bullet, sometimes she needs a little stir. This is not a food processor. Couple more nuts. A lot more garlic. Rethink this. Let's add a little cream. And because we are not cream people, we're gonna use a cream substitute.
Ripple?
This is a Ripple milk. It's unsweetened, original. It tastes just like milk, just like a cream. Oh, that was my hoop. They go flying. Oh, and I need a little salt.
Oh, it's over here.
Okay. You really go heavy.
Bam! Bam! Just getting salt everywhere. Slaughter that gnocchi!
Nice. Oh, hi.
All right, have the first bite, please.
Okay. Something that we did not expect to turn out this way. It's so different than what I thought, but man, it looks good. Okay. You're gonna die. Okay. Let me get you a nice saucy one.
Oh, so much sauce.
Oh. Your gnocchi is like...
My gnocchi has nothing to do with that.
No, it does.
That's all about your pesto.
No, it's so fluffy. I know, it's very garlicky, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Come
I mean,
on.
that's so
How
good.
do you make that?
This is a huge part of love. I love taking care of you, and I love taking care of the people I love. I know, it's cheesy.
Cheesy.
Part of cooking for you is a part of love.
Oh! Oh! What are you gonna do?